How you doing today? It's your boy Jay Scott. I'm here since we're doing the Mother Talk Show. I'm here to talk about my top 10 greatest wrestling matches of all time. And I've seen all these, and all these are fucking amazing. Number 10, Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle, WrestleMania 19. Well, Angle was the champion at the time, and Brock was the up-and-coming superstar. And it was a really great match, great pacing, and nobody can ever forget Brock Lesnar's botched shooting star press. But at the end, Brock won that match, and that was a great story. Number 9, Bret Hart versus the British Bulldog for the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam. I believe this is the SummerSlam where it was at Wembley Stadium. And Bret Hart and British Bulldogs, both brother-in-laws, went against each other in a great match. A great 25-minute match. British Bulldog didn't think he could. His timing might be a little bit off, but it all came to be a really good match. And the clincher was Diana Hart looking as her brother and her husband went to battle. And I believe that's the only time in WWE history that the Intercontinental title was the main event at a SummerSlam. We all knew that. I believe the British Bulldog won the match. They hugged each other at the end. That was a great match. My number 8, very recent, John Cena versus CM Punk, Money in the Bank 2011. By far one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time. This is when CM Punk had his pipe bomb session saying that he's going to win the title. And he had a new contract and he's going to leave with the title and the Money in the Bank. That match was perfectly paced and the drama was really good. That match changed the business forever. Just by his opponents that CM Punk beat John Cena at that Money Bank. That was incredible. I love that match. Number 7, Hulk Hogan versus The Rock at WrestleMania 18. Hulk Hogan versus The Rock at WrestleMania 18 at number 7. Okay, this was the old guard versus the new guard. And it was a great match. The Rock kind of carried the entire match. But it was a good finish. The rematch was not as good as that match at WrestleMania 18. And they shook hands at the end. The Rock whipped Hulk Hogan's ass, hitting 3 Rock's bottoms and the people's elbow. That was a generational match. That was a good match. Number 6, some people will kill me that I didn't put this match higher, but with the importance of the match, it was really good. Macho Man Randy Savage versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat at WrestleMania 3 for the Intercontinental title. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Arguably one of the greatest Intercontinental title matches of all time. And it was one of the greatest matches of all time. I would have put this one much higher, but I felt there was a couple more that was so much better than that one. Number 5, don't play with me on this one. The triple threat match at WrestleMania 20. Triple H versus Shawn Michaels versus the Crippler, Chris Benoit. Oh my God, that match was incredible. If you haven't seen the match, I recommend you go see that match. Go to WrestleMania 20. Get WrestleMania 20. That match was off the hook. And at the end, it was a great match. The pace was so good. And the story was really good. And Chris Benoit won that championship. And the post-match celebration with him and Eddie Guerrero. Let's forget what happened right after it, but that was one of the greatest moments at WrestleMania history. Number 4, the Ultimate Challenge between Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior. I don't need to see anymore. Alright, at that moment, Hulk Hogan was the WWE Champion. Ultimate Warrior was the Intercontinental Champion. This was the first time in WrestleMania history that two baby faces went against each other. And it was incredible. It was great pacing. Warrior won the match. Bravo. Number 3. This might surprise some people. But Y2J versus Shawn Michaels. Again, another great match. And this is another generational match. Jericho won by roll-up, which was a bad finish. But overall, the match was real good. And it was a great match at WrestleMania 19. Number 2. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25. Two of the greatest of all time went against each other at WrestleMania 25. Need I say more? Undertaker extended his streak. Shawn Michaels came back the next year, and the match led up to the hype. It was great. And number 1, who can argue this match? The 60-minute Iron Man match between Bret Hart and the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, which actually had to go for overtime. We had the story about the boyhood dream. Bret Hart was a great worker. HBK is always put on 5-star matches. I mean, at the end of 60 minutes, it was 0-0, and then Shawn Michaels came out of nowhere, hit Sweet Chin Music, and won the championship. And by far, that was the stand-up era match. So thank you.